given the circumstances. There, well, we debate one. Okay. You're what? Ever heard? Well, yeah. Well, huh. I discovered, and it, yeah. Huh.
Is that some kind of a projection? And they're gone. Safely into my pocket. Let's see if my crew appreciates a relaxing landscape inside the base.
Hey. Hello? Can you answer? Do you remember? Good. Yeah. I'm the cat. Just as then it's okay. Yes. You know, she's on. What do you need? What? But she was... that's just unthinkable. Such an innocent little being. Yeah, poor thing. At least her life had... Rest in peace, Molly. Okay. We're all... Accidents like this have been observed. Are you sure no one gave her... I read ungulates can die of... Did you say Ally Corp? Maybe it was simply her time. Do we even know how old she was when she woke up? Well, let's just decide what to do quickly, and Molly's been a part of... You know what's the best thing about sheep? They're humble and simple. I don't think Molly would want us to make a fuss over her. Cremation sounds reasonable, and it could eliminate any health hazards. Still, we are talking about corporate property here. But it's your... Let's bury her. No, what? Don't you... And it's... All right. Hey, I get...
packed a lot of stuff.
Hey.
So, happy about the levels of radiation protection in the base? You're doing great. People feel much safer. Keep it up, and you'll gain their trust. Hey there. You feeling all right? You cannot be fucking serious asking me that. Did you jack my identity? Is that what this was from the beginning? A scam? Hey, calm down. I can explain. Yeah, I bet you can. What's the deal with the mustache, hmm? You really think someone could take you for me? I sure hope not. Because that's not what it's about. Oh yeah? Then what is it about? And don't say it's not about money. It always is. I'll tell you everything, but first, I need to ask you some control questions. You ready? No, I don't like it. You signed up for a space mining operation. What is your name and role on this mission? Johan Dolson, security officer. Seriously? They fell for that, Jan? Okay, you know my name, so fucking what? Don't worry. You can be yourself with me. I know more about you than you think. Oh yeah? What are you, my daddy? Not really, but you're a genetic copy of me. What? What is this crap? I'm Jan Dolsky, just like you. Except I went on this mission under my real name, as a builder. I didn't have your skills and your professional background, because my life took a different path than yours. What the hell is that supposed to mean? I created you because I was hoping someone would help me maintain order in the base. The mission you, or Johan Dolson, signed up for has taken a surprising turn. Crazy as it might sound, as a result, everyone in the crew is a different version of the same man. Jan Dolsky. Me. Think you can handle that, tough boy? What the fuck are you on, man? Actually, you're the one who's been medicated. So, why don't you give yourself a moment, read the mission logs, talk to the others? So, you letting me wander off just like that? You're not gonna tie me up and throw me out of the airlock or something? Of course not. Why would I do that to someone who's me? Shit. You really are serious about this, ain't you? I'll be damned. Go on, Johan. Explore your new reality. We'll talk later. Hey, I'd like a word with you. Hey. Yeah. Well, I've been talking, so... We were met. Wow. The irony. I do care. You kept her. Well, but it's all... I'm not... She wouldn't understand this. Why? I don't know. Why this? I think I need to... finish my tasks. Want me to take care of this now? Without resources. Should I move on to this now? Getting a little cramped in our storage yacht. So, how are you settling in? Well, you know who I am, so you probably know I came here because some really dangerous people went after me. But looking at the state of things, I'm starting to think that I'd have more chances of survival if they threw me off a bridge in concrete boots than with you lot. Look, I know it's not easy being thrown straight into a situation like this. You have every right to be distressed. I'm used to adapting to sudden changes. Maybe what bothers me more is how goddamn self-righteous everyone in here is. You must have had a bummer of a life. Looks like we were both running away from our lives, just for very different reasons. And it looks like I made it, huh? I mean, those guys that were after me, they're gone, right? Poof. That's right. Time to make a fresh start. Now that's what I call a lucky break. So, you're one of us? And what are you getting at? Because I gotta warn you, I don't do team spirit. Relax. All I'm saying is that I can offer you the lightest job in this base if you promise to do your duties well. Stay out of trouble's way, and when we get back to Earth, you'll be your own man. How's that sound? That really sounds like we share those genes. You know how to make a deal, man. My bouncer license may be forged, but my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, that ain't. So, let him come. Hey, I found this thing that I took on the mission, and I thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Holy shit. My lucky cards. Right. Lucky. Oh, what is this, huh? Judgment? Oh, shame? Regret? Well, I took them with me hoping for some entertainment, but now that you mentioned their unique properties, I feel like a cheater. A winner, not a cheater. Anyway, I'll gladly relieve you from this burden. Before you head out, make sure you have all the important equipment. Let's make waste. Hey man, I'd like to talk to you. Hey, you wanted to talk? Yeah. You have no... But I was thinking, what? I've noticed... Really? Yeah. You know... Okay. Thanks, man. To be honest, burning calories... Go. Fuck.
Not bad, man. Not bad.
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now? I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now? I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now? Jan, come and see me. There's a... matter I want to discuss. Yeah. Really? Okay, thanks. Progress with... Such a nice distraction. You wanted to talk? What's up? Yeah. Remember when I promised you to do my job well? Yeah? What's going on? I think we got ourselves a food thief. I did notice supplies were disappearing mysteriously. Thanks for bringing it up, but, one of us? I know you've come a long way with some of these guys, but I'm just reporting what I'm seeing. Unless the scientist accidentally bred some mice in his lab, there's no other explanation. Some cheeky bastard is helping himself to extra rations. What do you suggest? Well, I've never been a thief, but sticking to the rules was never my kind of thing. So nothing pissed me off more than surveillance cameras, because the suckers actually work, which is why we should use them. Okay, let's do it then. Good. Now, in order for this to work, you're gonna have to set up a surveillance desk for me. Think you can handle that? I'm gonna have to. Let's take care of the problem before it escalates. Right. In the meantime, I'll try to figure out the best location for the cameras. And remember, it's best if no one knows what we're up to. At this point, everyone's a suspect.
Jan, we should talk. Let's touch base.
So, how about those leadership skills of mine? You kept your word about the radiation protection. Doesn't mean the end of our problems, but at least you've learned something. Like what? That you can win people's trust by showing them you care, instead of imposing authority like a brute. Sounds like a good method. Thanks for pointing me in the right direction. Sure, just don't go astray. The Union is watching. I got this.
Hell yeah! Damn it. Yes.
I got this.
Hey, man. Not bad, man. Not bad.
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now? There's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet. I'm gonna miss that fluffy little girl. She was a great listener. Hey, don't I no what that her part? Are you I so maybe we just what so what no virus we should all so and we now okay am us all okay excellent.
This bass is messing with my head.
What do you mean?
I swear I heard some. What's up?
Hey man, don't worry. That's not true. Oh, cheer me up. I liked to visit her. You're happy?
Yeah, I guess so.
me to take care of this now? So how's the workout going? Oh, honestly, but I think I was deceiving myself. It was for someone. Yeah. Actually, of course not. Yeah, I do. Oh, yeah, for laughs. What about... Okay, yeah, you win. I just... Well, I thought that about my... But it wasn't a phase. Yeah. And I met Ben, which means, in our case, finding the right... So, well, Ben was in our group. What happened? He wanted us to train. Mature and so... Yeah. I wasn't ready for that kind of... So... We became... And one day, when we were on shore, he was so... And did... I'm just... So I... But I'm so sorry, man. Well, I don't... No. Okay. At first, I was too... Yeah. But doing more... If my real... There's... And the... Does that... Okay. I can see this is important. And... I think I can figure out a way. Let me take care of it. Thanks, man. It would just be so amazing to discover a different, better ending to my story. Who should I ask about it? Ben Harris? Okay. Hey, Fred? Any progress with your investigation? Well, the food's disappearing in smaller amounts now. That means the cunning little bastard must be aware of why I'm really spending my time behind this console. Just this morning, I caught the technician snooping around in here before he got to his work. A technician? Seriously? But he's the first one I created. He's been here the longest. Well, maybe that makes him feel like he deserves most. He's got it in him, if you ask me. Lone wolf, rule breaker. Not far from my life path, they tell me. I'd better take this to him directly. You know we have a food thief in the base?
A food thief? So that's why there's suddenly more work in the kitchen? Someone's helping themselves to more than they should?
Yeah. Thing is, some of us have this idea that, well, it might be you. I don't believe that, but I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, so you don't believe it, but you're telling me someone else thinks so? Hiding behind others. How chicken shit is that?
Or maybe it's the other way round. At least I had the guts to confront you about it.
I'll give you that. Want to know if I'm the food thief? I'm not. Look somewhere else.
We're not getting any closer to finding the food thief. Your lead turned out to be false. I verified it. Yeah, it did. I know that now.
You mean, you caught him?
I pretty well did. On camera. Yeah, I have the footage. But it happened during the night. It was dark, and, you know, we all look pretty similar in our pajamas. And how exactly does that bring us any closer to catching him? Look, I'm doing my best here, but I'm not a real security guy, in case you forgot. I'm a con man. The very idea of surveillance always made me sick, and now I have to learn to work with that shit. So cut me some slack, will ya? I'm only trying to help. And it's not like I've got nothing for you.
What do you have?
A first-rate sense of smell.
What?
Yep. I developed it when I had to tell good powder from bad in my bouncer days. And it told me who visited the kitchen last night. Someone who reeked of fertilizer.
The botanist. Are you sure?
Yeah. The cuddly hubby Jan. Used to having his eggs and bacon for breakfast. Oh, he must be missing that round belly of his in here. You want me to accuse a man of theft based on your opinion that he left his smell in the kitchen?
Are you for real?
It's a good lead. Believe me, my nose has never let me down. I think you should pin him to the wall, Jan. Make him squeak.
Seeing Molly dead was devastating. We can't let this.
So, remember making any night trips to the kitchen lately? I usually sleep at night. We don't get much rest otherwise. Why do you ask? Because someone keeps stealing food, and your smell has been detected in the kitchen right after someone broke in again. My smell? Damn, I didn't know we had police dogs on board. Are you feeling all right, Jan? Do you really think I'd be capable of stealing something, let alone food, from the communal supplies? How would you feel if I accused you of something like that? You're right. I feel offended and hurt. Sorry. Whatever. I don't think I'm gonna be able to swallow a bite now. So, got any more suspects? Because your last idea was a flop. You know what just occurred to me? How stupid we were. We? Yeah. You know the key component to the perfect crime? Motive? A smoke screen. Who's the only one in this base you'd never ever suspect, Jan? The scientist. Exactly. He thinks he's better than the rest of us, and it's not rocket science for him to outsmart such a puny little surveillance system. I bet he's constructed a remote control to rotate these cameras with his eyeballs or something. You know what? Why don't you just admit that you don't have a clue who's doing it? Really? That your gratitude for all I'm doing? You think it's fun for me, spending all my days staring at these goddamn screens? I don't have to do it. I'm running out of eye drops anyway. And you know what? I don't have to eat too. Let the thief have my rations. I'm just a useless worm in your intricate system of super-powered, pimped-up yawns. Send me to the fucking mine to die. Okay, take it easy. We're not giving up on finding him. I'll check up on the scientist, see what he's got to say about all this.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
I'd like to have a word with you about disappearing food. Oh yes, everyone is talking about it. I know you dropped your academic career, but even you should know that things don't just disappear. Yeah, I know that. Someone must be stealing it. You wouldn't know who by any chance? Of course I do. Did you analyze the data? What data? The Tree of Life? What else? Anyone in there have a criminal record? It's a rhetorical question, by the way. You mean the guard? Is he hunting himself? Where's the sense in that? He's a professional con man, and he's obviously conning you. Into what? If he wanted extra food, why shine a spotlight on the whole thing? Conduct a fake investigation. What for? Maybe it's not the food he's after. Think what he could have gained from this situation. Distrust in the group? I have started being suspicious of you because of this whole affair. Sabotaging the mission? Why would that be something he'd want if he's dependent on us? What does he want anyway? Don't people like him always want the same thing? Personal profit? You mean money? Not exactly. We have a different currency in here, don't we? And that's time. Thanks to that workplace you got him, he's got plenty of free time. Open your eyes. He's a guard only by name. He hasn't been surveilling anything, just moping about, while the rest of us have been doing all the work. He's lazy. Plain lazy. A lazy Jan Dolsky. Can you imagine that? I'd prefer him to be a common thief. Okay, that's it. Let's end this little game. I know you're the one stealing the food. Jan? Me? But... Oh, you don't really... Sorry, I can't do this anymore. What took you so long? You think it's funny? Come on, it's a good joke, don't you think? Yeah, you got me. Happy?
Sort of. I didn't want to make you feel dumb. That would be boring. I was just wondering if you catch on.
Catch on? What are you talking about?
You know, understand what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. I was testing you to see if you're like me at all. Or am I really the odd man out?
We don't play tricks on each other here. So if that's your idea of having fun, then I guess you do stand out from this crowd. Shame. You took advantage of us.
I was proactive, so that you didn't take advantage of me. See, I don't know about you. Life hasn't been too generous to me. I was sitting quietly in the corner watching the best things being grabbed by others. Just stopped appealing to me at some point. I decided to start being on top in any situation. Because if you ain't on top, pal, you're at the bottom. Simple as that. Now tell me that's a bad philosophy.
It's a straight path to loneliness. Were you able to have friends living like that?
Sure. I had a good friend once.
We did some great stuff together. What happened to him?
He fucked me over. And you know what? I love him all the more for that. Smart son of a bitch. At least he made me feel alive. Life is like a jungle, you know? It's got many rules, but only one that matters. Survival of the fittest. And which animal is the strongest in the jungle?
The snake?
Maybe, but it doesn't matter. You know why? Because it's not about how strong you really are, but how strong others think you are.
And we're back to cheating.
You call it cheating. I call it shrewdness. Do I really have a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? No. No one's ever tried to pick a fight with me because I made them believe it. Yeah, I'm fucking shrewd. And so are you. Like it or not, it's in our genes. Maybe you should try it too.
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now?
Another movie. This one was actually on my pile of shame. Yes, I was missing that. stuff landed here. To use the gravity sensor.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Surface exploration vehicle. So this is where you landed. Damn, you look busted. Shame. Could have made good use of you. Nice. I don't know that movie.
Brad?
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
No way! On my old skipping rope. So you did want to get back in shape.
Yeah. I thought that I'd be bored enough here to train regularly.
If I remember correctly, buying it was my first attempt at working out. Did I fail? Yes. But it was a start.
Thanks, man. Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
Is that my Crooked Testers t-shirt?
Mm-hmm. Still a damn good band.
Oh, man. I remember the wild party we threw after they won that lawsuit against their record label. A beautiful demonstration of strength derived from unity. So, tough guy. Excited about not sleeping on the floor anymore?
I guess.
I found something interesting.
Is there an... So... Okay, I'm ready. All right.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there? I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now?
The body's...
Catch a bite like...
Okay, just lie still and think of something engaging.
Feels like waiting for high school finals or something.
I went to the park.
Oh, there.
So. Hey man, how are you taking it? First Molly dying, and now your condition. I'm like, well, yeah. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, she tell. Well, but I get. Hey, what? Don't go because. Hey, what? Oh, that. Don't worry about it. It's not that bad. The cure is on its way. Nothing we can't handle. Oh, really? And what do you take me for, an idiot? You know what was the last thing my best pal said to me before he went off with my money? Trust me. So, I'm kind of bullshit-proof. Hey, how are you holding up? You really want to know? All right. Every night, I have the same dream. And in that dream, I'm dying. And then I wake up, and guess what? I can't tell myself it was just a bad dream. Don't worry. I won't let that happen. Be real, Jan. There's nothing you can do. You don't have the time, and you don't have the knowledge. It would have been better for all of us if you just hadn't applied for this mission in the first place. This nightmare wouldn't be happening. Hey, I'm doing just trying to come to... Then don't come to... Okay, it's all...
I just can't stand by and watch as we're all getting poisoned. Sorry, but anyway.
Not bad, huh? What do you mean? You don't get to just... What if I do you? Because it's my... You haven't... You're just... Hey. What can I say? Then you better step on it. Lucas. There's... That... Yeah, look... Yeah. Yeah. And Mac last what? Look. I don't we yeah. You all okay. You that else. I look call yeah. What happened? Then it when I think really some well oh. Lucas.
Yeah.
Well, it's about you.
And
He was very important to one of my altars. And not knowing if he's alive,
oh, I can't just snoop around
Please, this is...
Look, I get it.
But it...
Making your altars just those arcs you've collected. I know you're taking. I can.
Thanks.
Yeah, you.
There's...
Might be.
And...
That. I got it.
And that...
Let's get this straight. Yeah.
You know...
God. I'm dizzy.
Are you all right? I wish I knew. Few minutes.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Yes.
Come and find me when you have a moment. All done. Should I take care of this now? There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
So, do you know? Yeah, our. Hello? Being. Don't. Oh, what? Are you? So. Is that? What? That. What? Out? Or it? We. I look. Oh.
I know. Yeah, crap. It was just a kid. Yeah, that. Yeah, he's back.
I know.
You're saying that because they're and keep it and he not pain. What?
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, he. Oh. It's because, but I don't get it. Maybe look, she. I'm not. Oh, but so yeah. Don't. Lucas.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
The refiner. My old. Any new.
What?
Yeah.
Well, look, I
Yeah. Hey, he's. No? Yeah,
You're at. I've been absorbing you.
yeah.
You remember? Oh.
Hey, I'd like a word with you.
Look, please, are we... No. Maybe... Actually, yeah, I'll
God, can we talk?
So,
Yeah.
will she help?
See, you're not even... I think... She's... Well, good for her. It's none of my business. She's not supposed to be with anyone else. Neglected. You're just stuck this... Oh, yeah? Good. But, right? I told her the truth.
Really?
She was confused, but she let me explain, and in the... It felt good. Having a... I only wish I could have told her who I really am. But you didn't know. Maybe... I'm guessing... Yes. She's... I'm sure... What? Maybe... Okay.
getting a little cramped in our storage, Jan.
There's nothing more to do here.
Should I move there?
I think...
Really?
What? Easy. No. What? Oh, hang on. Are you saying you had me?
Look, I'm starting to think you asked for a way to... But that might actually be a good thing for you.
Easy for you to say.
And you thought what? That you could grant them... You can't pretend... Just...
Yeah. Okay. I found an implant, but I for one...
So,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I know not, in my opinion.
Hey, what did you want to talk about? Is it true? Are you really thinking of getting the corporation involved in our treatment?
I might have to consider it. Not everyone is thrilled about Maxwell's solution.
And I get that. But I wanted to warn you. Whatever you do, do not trust the corporation. I might sound obsessed, but I am speaking from experience. You should know that Ally Corp has blood on their hands.
Yeah, why doesn't that surprise me?
Of course, they put the blame on the unions.
What happened?
Well, first they tried to downplay our demonstrations. Chaotic riots, that's what they called them. Then they sent in the police. Things got more and more brutal. Innocent people were arrested, charged with false accusations, vilified. That's when I decided to step in as a leader. I consolidated all the separate small unions, and together we declared a general strike of the joint unions against all the big six corporations. Well, they couldn't call us chaotic anymore, so what do you think they did? They probably just sent more police against you. They went for me, personally, by planting a mole inside the organization who challenged my leadership. Imagine this guy appearing out of nowhere and suddenly undermining my authority. And his agenda? Stop the strike, back down on our demands. Ridiculous. The worst thing was, some people actually took him seriously, which is exactly what those double dealers wanted. To drive a wedge between us, destroy our newfound unity.
You had to send a clear message to the people. Yeah. I had to show them that we'd never back down. It was now or never. We needed public opinion on our side, so I called for a nationwide demonstration to support our cause. A mass display of distrust towards the powers that be. And you know what? The turnout exceeded my expectations. It was the proudest day of my life.
Until it became the darkest one. What happened? The police happened. Pushing the protesters about, yanking people out of the crowd, and mousetrapping the ones who wanted to retreat. Panic broke out. Several groups started backing out while others tried to push on, trampling them. It was a massacre. Many people died that day, Jan. And it's all on the corporations. Their hypocrisy, their greed. Wow, man. That must have been agonizing for you. I can see why you hate the corporation so much now. Yeah. You know the worst thing? Backstabbing me was what they were planning from the start. They were just waiting to discredit me in the eyes of people who trusted me most. So, how come you ended up on this mission? For Ally Corp? Well, it was the only way to redeem myself in the eyes of the unions. I failed as a leader. So, I needed to rebuild my position from scratch. And then Ally Corp offered me the role of a union representative on this mission. They probably thought they were humiliating me. But I wanted to show the people I was willing to fight for their rights in any circumstance. Even if it meant venturing into the lion's den. So, here I am. But it doesn't mean I trust them. And neither should you. 'Cause they're gonna play you just like they played me. Don't worry. I won't. Good. Thanks for hearing me out. I hope you won't let anyone change your mind.
Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
What's... Well, and the thought of not making it back to Earth has been haunting me. Yeah, you'll make it. Oh, please. Can't... My word... What? Really? Oh, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I... And Grant, of course, but... Fine. It's... I... Looks like... Yeah.
Hell yeah. There we go. I got
got this. It's only...
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Hey, man. Well, what?
What's the...
Call my...
You... can't... Amazing. Oh.
There's so much stuff. So, yeah, that make... Have you heard? Talk. You treat people like goddamn... Should I go there next?
enough with the yapping. Now let's vote on it.
You really want to vote on something like this?
Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss.
Good job
Let's
with
meet.
those towers. So, look at us. No problem we can't solve, right? Amazing what modern science can do nowadays, man. Extracting brain tissue, I mean, that's awesome. And a bit gross, but what can you do?
Looks like I found an alternative treatment for you.
Yeah, brain implants. This is going from bad to worse. You know what? I just want to live, okay?
Are you really planning to vote on your treatment?
Why? Are you afraid of democracy?
No?
Cute. You heard them. They feel they should all have a say in this. The one thing they can agree on. Anyway, don't think you're not invited. We'll let you know when the event starts.
Can't get rid of you.